how you're going to solve the problem. So let's have a go through how to work backwards look like. So guys, I'm going to draw you another better picture. So let me draw you a square or a rectangle or a box, okay? Now, from this box, we don't know the number of this box. But what we did was we've added 9 to this number, okay? And after adding 9, everybody, I'll show you what happened next. The answer is 16. So it is our job to figure out what was the number from the beginning, guys. So how do we do this? Let me show you how, okay? So basically, these boxes and arrows are called flowcharts, okay? To complete this flowchart, you only have an arrow which goes left to right. So this is how it was going from start to the end. Now, working backwards obviously means going backwards. So the arrow points to the opposite direction. And guys, what do you think is opposite to adding 9? So for example, guys, if you are adding 9, so let's say you've earned 9 cookies, okay? You've got 9 cookies from your parents. Now, what's the opposite of that scenario? Is losing 9 cookies. So that means we need to subtract 9, okay? And then what you need to do next is do the subtraction. 16 take away 9, that equals to 7. Okay, now after finishing your flowchart, you need to double check your work. How do you double check your work? Well, let's do it the normal way. So guys, what is 7 plus 9? So 7 plus 9, it's 16. So yes, our answer was correct. So all the numbers should be correct as well. Okay, so this is how you work backwards. So you draw boxes and draw arrows, and if you know the number inside the box, then you stop and then you go backwards and figure out the other numbers from the beginning. Okay, so this is what you're going to draw today. So have a look at it. There are more questions like this, so let's move on. Now, before moving on to the questions, guys, let me tell you the opposite symbols. So guys, working backwards means going opposite way. Let's say if you were walking forward, the opposite is going backwards, right? So same logic with mathematics, guys. So if you're adding, the opposite of addition is subtraction. Now, similarly, if you're multiplying, guys, the opposite of multiplication is division. But today, we're going to focus on addition and subtraction. And next lesson, we're going to look at multiplications and divisions. Okay? All right. So what if there are many steps or multiple steps rather than just one step? Because the previous question, we only had one step. So this was one step, which was adding 9 only. So let's have a look at the question where we have 2 steps. So first of all, now I want everybody to copy these boxes on your paper. So draw a box and then draw an arrow on the top. And what happened on the first step, guys? We've added 10. So we don't know the number, but we've added 10. So then we need to repeat this process. So after adding 10, we still don't know the answer, but we have another step, which is subtracting 7, minus 7. And then, do we know the answer for this time? Yes, we do. The answer for this time was 16. So guys, can you guys all copy these boxes? And then, we need to work backwards. So, guys, before working backwards, you need to understand that our first direction was from left to right. So if you guys are working backwards, you need to go right to left. Okay? So guys, raise your hand if you can help me finish this flowchart. All right, so let's have Junjun. Hello, Junjun. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Junjun. So, we need to go backwards.
Hi.
So, where do we start? From the left or from the right?
We start from the left.
Here?
I mean the right.
Yes, from the right. Yes, very good. Now, so we draw an arrow going the opposite way to the blue arrow. So, Junjun, if we are subtracting 7, what's the opposite of subtracting 7?
It's plus 7.
Yes, we need to add 7. So, what is 16 plus 7?
23.
Very good. Now, okay, we'll do this one more time. So, we've added 10 before. So, what is opposite to adding 10?
Take away 10.
Very good. So, we need to take away 10. So, what is 23 take away 10?
Is 13.
Very good. So, 13 is your answer. We can also double check. What is 13 plus 10?
13 plus 10 equals 23.
Very good. It's correct. And what is 23 minus 7? Is it 16, Junjun?
Yes.
Yes, that's also correct. So you can see that if you follow the arrows, you get the number. So if you follow the blue arrows from 13, you're going to get 23 and 16. And going other way around, you always get the same number. So Junjun, do you understand how to draw this flowchart now?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you so much for helping me out, Junjun, and keep up the good work. Okay, so very good, Junjun. So guys, please copy this flowchart on your paper because you need to draw your own flowchart for the next few questions for the entire lesson today. Okay, and I'm going to check your flowchart. So, is there anybody who wants to show me your flowchart for this question? Let's see how well you guys did this question. Okay, so Samuel, can you show me your flowchart? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay, you're missing minus 10 at the very bottom. Samuel, can you add minus 10 as well? Do you know what I'm talking about? This one over here.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Otherwise, looks good to me. Have you done it? Yes, well done. So thank you, Samuel. I'll give you a trophy as well. Okay, keep up the good work. All right. Who wants to show me? Okay, let's have Queena. All right. Hello, Queena. Can you show me as well? Let's have a look. It's in yellow pen. Okay. Yes. Very good. Excellent job. Very good. I like that, Queena. Well done. And one more, guys. Okay, let's have Emily.
Hi.
Hi, let's have a look, Emily. So, yes, very good. 23, yes, looks good to me as well. Well done, Emily. Thank you very much. So, all right, guys, there's more chances, guys, so don't worry. We're all going to take turns. So, now this is your turn to do this question, guys. Obviously, not only you need to solve this question, I want you to also draw me the correct flowchart. It's not finished. You only have arrows on the top. Yeah? So, I'll give you some time, and you guys can all start now. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 30 more seconds, guys. Okay, so guys, raise your hand if you want to answer this question and show me your flowchart. So let's have a look. So let's have Jadelyn. Hello, Jadelyn.
Jason.
Hi, Jadelyn. So Jadelyn, before showing me the flowchart, let's do this from the scratch. Okay. So we have 4 boxes. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe move this a little bit to the left. Okay. I need one more at the end. Okay. All right. So now, and we have arrows on the top. So the first step was adding 2, and then the second step was adding 4, and then the third step was subtracting 3, and we have an answer of 20. So if we're working backwards, Jadelyn, do we start from the left or do we start from the right?
We'll start from the right.
Very good. So we need to go the other way around. So, and then if you're subtracting 3, what's the opposite of subtracting 3?
Multiplying 3.
Multiplying 3? So,
Adding 3.
yes, adding 3. Yes, we need to add 3. So what is 20 plus 3?
23.
Very good. Now let's do one more time. So now, Jadelyn, this time we add 4. So what's the opposite of adding 4?
Subtracting 4.
Yes, very good. So what is 23 subtract 4 or take away 4?
19.
Very good. So now let's keep going. So if you're adding 2, what's the opposite?
Subtracting 2.
Subtracting 2. So that's right. So the answer is
17.
17. Well done, Jadelyn. So that's correct. And show me your flowchart. Let's have a look.
Yes.
I can't see anything. Oh, yes. Yep, that's it. Let's have a look. Yes, 23. And then, yes, very good, Jadelyn. That looks perfect. Well done. Thank you very much for sharing and keep up the good work, Jadelyn. And so, yes, for this answer, guys, the answer was D. And obviously, let's see more people's answers. So, guys, raise your hand if you want me to check your flowchart. Okay, so let's have Jake. Hello, Jake. So let's have a look. So, oh, yes, the top arrow, yes, and the bottom arrow. Very good. And the answer is D. Wow, well done, Jake. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, let's also see Fernando. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. I love your handwriting, Fernando. Yes, looks very good to me. Excellent job, Fernando. Thank you very much. Okay, and then all right, and then one more person, and we'll move on. Okay, Ian. Where's Ian? Ian. Okay, H-I. There you go. Let's have a look, Ian. Oh wow, let's have a look. Yes, 20, 23. Yes, very good. Well done, Ian. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, don't worry. You still have more questions to show me. So let's move on, shall we, guys? So now, using these boxes, like I said, I did tell you it's called flowchart. Okay, the reason why it's called flowchart, chart means it's a picture. Flow means it's flowing down. Water flows, okay? The arrow was flowing across left to right, and also at the bottom was flowing right to left. Okay? So now let's have a look at some worded problems. And this time you need to make your own flowchart. Okay? You're not going to see these boxes on the questions anymore. You need to read this question and make your own flowchart. So let me teach you how for this question, and maybe you can do the rest. Now, Lynn's mom gave Lynn some lunch money, okay? And after spending $3 on a sandwich and also spending $2 on milk, she has $1 left. How much was her lunch money received from her mother? So guys, there are many steps happening, but you need to understand, you need to write the steps in the correct order, okay? So let me show you what happens. So Lynn's mom gave Lynn some lunch money, but do you know how much lunch money Lynn has from her mother? We don't. So we just write a big box that we don't know the lunch money, okay? Now, what happened next? Spending $3 on a sandwich. So guys, if you're spending money, so meaning you've used or you've given $3 to the supermarket manager and got a sandwich instead. So are you guys adding $3 or losing $3? Let me know in the chat box, guys. Yes, we lose money, yes. So guys, if it's losing money, do we add or subtract? Yes, we subtract. Yes, that's right, guys. Very good. Excellent. All right. Now, if you guys are spamming, even though when I'm asking you questions in this chat, I'm not going to open the chat box at all next time. Okay? So no, just send me the answer. That's enough. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, very good. All right. So now, all right. So we need to draw an arrow, and guys, we're losing money, so we subtract 3, okay? And then, do we know how much money we have left? No. So we draw another box. And then, what happened after? And spent $2 on milk. So we bought milk again for $2. So we lost $2, so we lost money. So minus 2 again. And then, do we know how much money is left now? Let's have a look at the question. She has $1 left. Okay, so we do know how much money is left. So that means we need to write the number 1 in this box. Okay? And the question is, how much money did she receive from her mom? So we're looking for this number over here. So guys, raise your hand if you can help me how to do this question. So, okay, so now, let's see. Okay, I'm going to ask Lori this time, okay? Hello, Lori.
Hi.
Hi. So if you want to work backwards, do we start from the box on the left or start from the box on the right?
The right.
Yes. So we need to go the opposite direction. So now, Lori, before we've subtracted, we were taking away 2. So what is opposite of taking away 2?
Plus 2.
Very good. So what is 1 plus 2?
3.
Very good. So now we need to go opposite direction as again. Lori, and this time we are subtracting 3. What's the opposite of subtracting 3, Lori?
Plus 3.
Yes, so we have to add 3. So what is 3 plus 3, Lori?
6.
Yes, so the answer is 6. So that means Lynn received $6 from her mother. Does that make sense? So let's have a look. Yes.
I did 1 more book.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, wow. So, yes. Can you show me a little bit to the left, right as well? I think you have another. Oh, okay. You did it by mistake. You realized you should stop there. Okay, very good, Lori. I love that. I love how you realized that you need to stop. You added one more box, didn't you? Yes, very good. All right, thank you, Lori, and keep up the good work. Okay, so all right, guys. So I'm going to ask you a few more students to. If all right, so let's see a few more students. Flowchart, Yin. Okay, let's have a look, Yin. 1 and 3 and 2 plus. Very good, Yin. That looks good. Very good. Nice. So do you understand how to draw this flowchart now?
Yeah.
Okay, well done, Yin. Thank you very much. And let's see. Queena. Okay, Queena. Oh, yes, yes, that's right. So you are starting from the right instead of left, so you did it in opposite direction. Okay. If that's easier for you, you can do that. But typically, we start from left and finish on the right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well done. All right. So let's have one more person, Sophia. Oh wow, different colors as well. Wow. Oh, that's lovely, Sophia. Excellent job. I'll give you a trophy as well. Thank you very much, Sophia. Okay, so let's move on, guys. So this is your turn to do this question by yourself. Show me how well you understood this question. So after Connor giving 4 toy cars to Ben and 1 toy car to Melissa, he now has 3 toy cars. Then how many toy cars did Connor have at the very beginning, guys? So I'm going to give you guys enough time to solve this question. So take your time, everybody. And make sure to draw the flowchart. Okay, I'll give you guys 1 more minute. If you guys already finished, remember, double check your answer. See if your flowchart makes correct sense from left to right and also right to left as well. Okay, check your answers, guys. Because not everybody is correct right now. I can see all your answers. All right, so raise your hand, guys, if you're ready to explain. Okay, for this question, I'm going to ask Jaden. Hello, Jaden.
Hello.
Hi, Jaden. So let's do this question together. So obviously, Tonna, we don't know how many toys Tonna have right now. So we need to draw a box, right? And then the first step. So what was the first step? He gave 4 toys to Ben. So does that mean he lost toy cars or got more toy cars?
Lost.
Lost.
Toy cars.
Yes. Then do we need to add 4 or subtract 4?
Subtract 4.
Very good, Jaden. So and then we still don't know how many toy cars he has right now. So let's have a look at the next step. Well, he also gave 1 toy car to Melissa. Okay, so if Connor gave 1 toy car, do we add or subtract?
Subtract 1 toy.
Very good. And then, do we know how many toy cars he has right now? Do we know how many toy cars he has right now?
Yes.
Yes, how many toy cars?
3 toy cars.
Very good.
3 toy cars.
Yes, he now has 3 toy cars. Okay, so you're right, 3 in the box over here. Now, Jaden, if we are working backwards, do we start from the left-hand side or the right-hand side?
Right-hand side.
Very good. So now we need to go the opposite direction. Now, what is opposite to subtracting 1?
You add.
You add 1. Very good. So what is 3 plus 1?
4.
Very good. So and then we need to go backwards as well. If you are subtracting 4, what do you do when you need to do it opposite?
Add 4.
So you need to add 4. So what is 4 plus 4?
8.
Very good. So the answer is 8. It means that Connor had 8 toy cars from the beginning. So Jaden, are you able to draw this flowchart by yourself now?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good, Jaden. Thank you very much for explaining. Yes, the answer was B. Did you want to show your flowchart or next time?
This time.
This time. Let's have a look, Jaden. Okay, a little bit down. Yep. Okay, let's have a look. So 8. Okay. So, all right. It looks very good, Jaden. But let me tell you one thing. Okay. So make sure the number on the top and number at the bottom are directly above each other or underneath each other. Okay, Jaden, you see your number -4 on the top is on the left, and your add 4 is a little bit on. It's at the bottom of number 4, so it's right over here. I don't want you to write it over here. I want you to write it below the arrow. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Otherwise, it looks perfect to me. I'll give you another trophy. Well done, Jaden. Okay, so let's have a look at some other people. And Chantel, okay, Chantel. All right, so let's have a look, Chantel. Yes, the numbers are all at the top and the bottom as well. And yes, it looks good to me. Well done, Chantel. Looks very good. Thank you. And let's have Denise. Okay, let's have a look, Denise. Okay. Oh, yes, the numbers are correct, but make sure to draw arrows on the top and the bottom as well, Denise. Do you see these blue arrows and red arrows?
Yes.
Yes, you need to draw the arrows and numbers on the top and numbers at the bottom as well, okay? Other than that, it looks good. Just don't forget the arrows, please. I'll give you a trophy as well. Thank you very much. All right, so let's move on. All right, I know everybody wants to share their work. You got still a lot more questions, guys, so don't worry. Okay? So, guys, let's have a look at some more complicated word questions. Okay? Now, let's read this question together. Tara went up 4 floors from her place to collect some flowers at her auntie place. So guys, naturally, when we hear that if somebody is going up, would you think that you're adding something or subtracting something? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat box. Yes, naturally, you think it's adding. Very good. Yes, because think about it, guys. If I say, wow, your homework marks are going up, then what do I mean? Your marks are improving. It means the number of your homework result, if it was 90, if it went up, you've got 100%, for example. So naturally, when we say up, we think plus. Okay, everybody? So, all right. So we need to draw the flowchart. So do we know what floor Tara is living right now? We only know that she went up 4 floors. We don't. So we have an empty box and we have an arrow going up 4 floors to see her auntie. And then what happened next? She went down 6 floors to pass the flowers to her friend. Okay, if we're going down, naturally, what do we think? Do we add or subtract? Yes, we subtract. Exactly, guys. Yes. If you're going down, we subtract. Because if I say, well, unfortunately, your marks are going down. It means from 100, your marks were 90 or even lower, 80%. So it's subtract. It's minus. Okay? So, all right. If she went down 6 floors, then we need to subtract 6. Okay, so now, but we still don't know where she is right now, so empty box. And she finally went back up again 3 floors. So, okay, so that means we need to add another 3. So she went up 3 floors to her friend's place, which was at the 9th floor. Okay, so we do know where she is right now, guys. So that means the last box over here will have an answer of 9. Okay, so there we go, guys. So now we have completed the flow chart according to the question, but it's not complete just yet. We need to work backwards and draw arrows, and we also need to fill in the numbers inside the boxes. So who can help me for this question? So can you guys raise your hand? Okay, so for this question, I'm going to ask Emily. So, hello, Emily.
Hi.
Hi. So, Emily, where do we start? From the left-hand side or the right-hand side?
Right.
Yes, if you're working backwards, you start from the right. So, going the opposite direction, if you were adding 3, what's the opposite of adding 3?
I forgot what the name was.
Do you plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus 3. So what is 9 minus 3? Emily?
9 minus 3 equals 6.
Very good. Now if you go opposite direction again, now if you're subtracting 6, what do you do when you need to do the opposite?
Plus 6.
Very good. You plus 6. So what is 6 plus 6, Emily?
12.
Very good. Now, one more time. If you're adding 4, what's the opposite?
Subtract 4.
Yes,
which is minus
very good. So what is 12 minus 4, Emily?
12 minus 4 is, it's 9.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Try again.
Eight.
Yes, that's it, Emily. Well done. So, Tara was living on the 8th floor. So she went up 4th, to level 12 to see her auntie. She went down to level 6 to see her friend's place. and she went up to level 9 to see her another friend. So this is the complete of the flowchart. So Emily, well done. Thank you very much for helping me out. Did you want me to check your flowchart or next time?
Next time.
Okay, all right. But good job, Emily. Thank you very much. So now let's have a look at some people's flowchart. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at Mia. Oh wow, I love the blackboard. Yes, you ran out of space, so you went down. Yes, that's correct. Well done, Mia. That looks good to me. Thank you very much. Okay, and let's also see Katie as well. Okay, Katie. So, okay, so 8, 12. Can you show me the slide as well, the next slide? A little bit to the left, I think. Oh, yes, yes. Wow, excellent. That's perfect as well. Well done. Thank you very much, Katie. All right, one more person. So let's see. Okay. Okay, let's have Gracia. Gracia. Okay, yes, 12 and then yes, looks good. It looks perfect. Thank you so much. Well done. All right. So let's go through the last question of the day. So guys, this is your turn to do this question, okay? Remember to draw the flow chart and also solve the answer as well. It's not going to be easy, so take your time. So let me just, yeah, okay. So Monica gave 10 cookies to Sandy. So remember, if you need to add or subtract. And she then also gave 14 cookies to Emma. But this time she got 6 cookies from Grace. Now she still had 91 cookies left. How many cookies did Monica have at the very beginning? So guys, since 91 is a big number, please slow down and pay attention to additions and subtractions, guys. Okay? All right, so for this question, it's a hard question. You guys can still go keep going, but I'm going to do this question together with Lexi. So hello, Lexi. Hello, Lexi.
Hello.
Hi. So let's try to do this question together, shall we? How does that sound?
Good.
Yeah, okay, so we have a box because we don't know how many cookies Monica has at the very beginning, okay? But what was the first step? The first step, Monica gave 10 cookies to Sandy. So if you're giving 10 cookies, are you losing cookie or adding cookie?
Losing.
Yes, you're losing. So that means, do you need to add or subtract?
Subtract.
Yes, so we minus 10. And the next step, she then gave 14 cookies to Emma. So again, she gave 14 cookies. So do we add 14 or subtract 14?
Subtract.
Very good. And we still don't know how many cookies Monica has right now. So we have an empty box. And then the next step. Okay, the next step is a little bit different. This time, Lexi, Monica got 6 cookies from Grace. So she got 6 more cookies from Grace. Does that mean do we need to add 6 or subtract 6?
Add.
Yes, that's right. We add 6. And do we know how many cookies we have? So after
91.
Yes, after receiving cookies from Grace, we know that she has 91 cookies. So we stop here, 91. Now, we need to go backwards. So where do we start? From the left or the right?
Right.
Yes, right. So now let's go backwards. So Lexi, if you're adding 3 or adding 6, what's the opposite of adding 6?
Minus.
Yeah, minus 6. Do you know what 91 minus 6 is?
$85.
Oh, well done. Yes, it is 85. So yes, so 91 minus 6 equals to, since 1 is lower than 6, we need to borrow 1 from the 9. So it's 11 minus 6, which is 5. And since we borrowed 1, it's going to be 8. So 85. Well done. So now, let's see. If we were subtracting 14, what's the opposite to subtracting 14?
Plus 14.
Very good. So what do you get if you plus 14?
$95.
So Lexi, what is 5 plus 4?
9.
Very good. What is 8 plus 1?
9.
Very good. So it is 99. Okay. So we need to move on. And if you're subtracting 10, what's the opposite to subtracting 10?
Plus 10.
Yes, the last step, we just need to add 10. So let's do this one more time. 99 plus 10. What is 9 plus 0?
9.
9. What is 9 plus 1?
10.
Very good. So it is 109. Okay. So this is our final answer. So does this make sense now, Lexi? Yes, very good. Thank you so much for helping me out, Lexi. Did you want me to check your flowchart or next time?
Next time.
Okay, thank you. So guys, yes, that is why the answer is C. And who wants to show me your flowchart? Okay, before we end our lesson. Okay, Elisa. Yes, let's have a look.
The flowchart.
The flowchart. Can I have a look at the flowchart for this question?
Okay.
Yep, and also Riley as well.